for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she got me the other week.
We can roll out anytime you want.
Okay. Alrighty.
Let's talk directly into the mic.
Yes, it's
You all can begin in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everybody. It's time for What's Going On Fayetteville here again on the We Do Radio Network. Listening to us here on WIDU's new 99.7 FM or WIDU 1600 AM in Fayetteville, WYDU 1160 AM in Red Springs, WAGR 1340 AM Laurinburg, WEWO, I love WeWo. I just love it. So
you just like to say it.
1460 AM in Laurinburg, and good friend over there too. Part of the We Do Radio Network system. You can call us in today at 910-483-6111, 910-483-6111. Really love to hear from you if you call in. And you can check us out at WIDU1600.com, or if you want to see what we look like, go to TheMrsTee at Facebook, and that's TheMrsTee. Go to her on Facebook, and you can watch us live, which we always have quite a few people watching us live. Mm-hmm. Or is that because they like to look at you? Sure ain't because they like to look at me.
No, it's you, Wade. It's all you.
And we want to thank our sponsor, good old Hometown Security Experts, Home Security Systems, for sponsoring this show. Make sure you let them know you heard about them right here on our radio program. My name is Wade Fowler. I'm one of the owners of Fowler Southern Gourmet, a barbecue restaurant on, barbecue and more on 723 West Rowan Street. But my partner here on the radio is the lovely one of the top 5 bloggers in North Carolina, TheMrsTee, Tiffany Haywood.
Hello, lovies. Hey, in Fayetteville. I'm so happy to be here today, and we have so much to share with you this week.
Yeah, there's nothing going on next week, is there? There's nothing going on like on Thursday next week or anything, is there?
I mean, yeah, I think that's a special day this month. And I think we have an awful lot going on this week, which is why I'm probably going to give you guys like the shortened version, and then I'll give you places to go to find out more details. So do you want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I wasn't sure. I thought you had something else happening. So...
May have something happening?
Hey, you never know. You might have had something you wanted to tell us. No? Okay. So, Wade has nothing else he wants to say. So, coming up this week, I don't know, you guys know, today is the 9th, but next week, Thursday, is it Thursday?
Thursday.
Friday. Next week, Thursday, is kind of a big deal in February. It's Valentine's Day. So, if you guys know Fayetteville, you know they go all out for holidays. So, there's a lot happening. But then also next week, Wednesday, is something called Galentine's Day. Have you heard of that before, Wade?
Yes, I actually saw your post.
Oh, see, so, yes. I taught Wade about Galentine's Day. That's so cool. But I tried to share like exactly what it was because personally I did not know until I started seeing all these Galentine's events pop up, and then I was like, well, what is Galentine's and how did it start? So I also have that to share with you guys. But let's start with what's happening today. At the Coffee Cup downtown on Hay Street, one of my favorite coffee shops, she is doing a buy one, get one half off chocolate cake mocha latte. Yeah, that sounds good, right? Like just the name, and it's topped with a Hershey's Kisses. Oh, boy. So she's doing that now through February 15th. So you can go get one today, you can go get one tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. And tell her that Tiffany said hey, and tell Angela thanks so much for such an amazing love-filled deal. Again, it's buy one, get one half off on their chocolate cake mocha topped with a Hershey's Kisses. And again, that's happening through the 15th. Also happening today. Now, have you shopped for Valentine's Day yet, Wade? Or do you even exchange gifts?
We don't.
You don't.
We're old. She doesn't want a dad joke for Valentine's Day.
You should write her like a book full of your dad jokes for Valentine's Day. I think that would be a cool gift.
I want to stay married.
So you just make me deal with all the dad jokes, and she just gets a pass on
I'm
them.
not married to you.
Anyway, so happening today is Bruising Gifts, a men's shopping event. Downtown Market of Fayetteville knows that some guys who give gifts on Valentine's may have a hard time finding gifts for Valentine's. So they are hosting let our Cupids be your guide. So basically you go down to the Downtown Market of Fayetteville and she's going to help you shop for your special someone.
Wow.
That's kind of cool, right? I mean, don't tell your wife. Tell her. You can let your wife think you did it all by yourself. But you can go downtown today and get help.
Don't tell your wife that you went shopping for your special someone?
No, that somebody helped you.
Oh.
Yeah, don't tell
Don't tell her like I had to get a yeah.
Actually, don't do that.
Yeah. So it's today, 12 to 5 p.m., Downtown Market of Fayetteville, 122 Anderson Street. Wade is getting me today. And they're having stress-free shopping for guys. And guess what, guys? You get free treats and beer. So I think it's a good reason for you to show up and get your Valentine's Day shopping done. She has flowers, chocolates, massage packages, salon packages, and other gifts amazing for anybody special in your life for Valentine's Day. And including gifts from Prima Elements, J.Co Salon, and of course the Downtown Market. So go check her out. Joanna is the owner there, and it's from 12 to 5 p.m. today.
So no excuses.
No excuses. You cannot say, I did not know what to get you, or I didn't know how to shop. Totally perfect way for you to get everything done. Also happening today, this started earlier this week, is running through April 12th, is the Gallery Goes Pop Warhol exhibit, which I had the chance to go see last week. It was amazing. I personally had only seen some of the Andy Warhol, like the most popular ones, you know, like with, I think it was...
The tomato soup can.
Yeah, the tomato soup can. But they have 34, I think, pieces. And some of them are not, they're like the rarer ones that you may not have seen yet. So definitely go check out that exhibit. Again, it's in the Methodist University campus at David McCune International Art Gallery. It's super easy to find. Like, you go in and it's just straight down to your right. And it's starting today at 12 noon, but it's running all the way through April 12th. So don't miss out on that. Because Fayetteville, our art scene is kind of awesome. And I don't want you guys to miss out on it. So it's definitely something you should check out. Happening tomorrow, if you guys remember, we had Shahara on last week from Scars Inc., and she's also the president for the local chapter of Achi, and they are having their chapter meeting and interest meeting tomorrow at Cheddar's on McPherson Church Road. I will be there because you guys know I was kind of interested. If you're interested as well, be sure to join us. It's 3 to 5 p.m. Just RSVP through the Facebook event, and you can find that Facebook event probably through Scars Inc., because I know she has a link there too.
Every time she says Achi, I want to say God bless you.
I know. Somebody actually posted that on a video from last week when I said it. They were like, God bless you. I was like, really? Okay. Hey, Lexi. Now, this one I'm going to save for a little bit later. Now, I told you about Galentine's Day. That's actually next week, Wednesday. It's February 13th. And if you guys want to know the history of how Galentine's Day started, it's kind of funny. If you're watching on my Facebook page, just scroll down a few posts. If not, go to facebook.com/TheMrsTee and check it out. I have an entire post with all the Galentine's Day events that I'm probably going to mention a few of, plus the actual why and how of how Galentine's Day started. Galentine's Day at Greg's Pottery is Wednesday, February 13th, 11 to 5 p.m. And they are giving you a way to celebrate your friends and ladies' friends. And they will give 13% off your purchase when you tag them in a photo while you're painting that night. They're also having a raffle that you can purchase for a $20 gift certificate. And they are also having a Galentine's Day word Scrabble where you can get an additional raffle ticket. So that sounds like a super fun way to have like a girls' night out and get a little creative at the same time. It's February 13th from 11 to 5 p.m. Leclerc's General Store is having a poetry night of love, which is going to be also on February 13th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And they said, join us for a reflective night. Wait, I feel a dad joke coming.
No.
Oh, he sat up and I felt like it was about to happen.
I was just thinking about the poetry of love. You know, roses are red, violets are blue.
That's it? That's all you're going to say?
And then you're supposed to say something about how much I love you or something like that. See, there's your poetry, right?
Yes.
That was a good one.
It was. I thought something else was going to happen, though. I was not sure. Okay, so they said, join them for a reflective night of poetry led by Leclerc's team member, Joyce. And so if you just want to have a nice, relaxing evening, I say go to Leclerc's. And again, that's on February 13th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And let me see. I think that's wrapping up most of the... Okay, wait. One more thing. On February 14th, you can do cooking with Household 6. And that's Stacy. And she's having a cooking date night. This actually sounds like something you would do, Wade. You and your spouse or significant other can learn how to cook a scratch-made pasta dinner together. Food and drinks will be provided. Just bring yourselves and dress comfortable.
Oh, wow.
It sounds fun.
Really does.
And scratch me. That mean you're going to make the pasta too?
Yes.
I'm wondering. Okay, good. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's at Household 6 Catering, 100 Hay Street. That sounds fun.
It's a great bonding experience.
Yeah.
You know?
Thursday, February 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. So if you want to do that, that's a cool thing to do. And if you're more of an active type couple, on February 15th, there's a heart hunt at Cape Fear Botanical Garden. And it's also running all the way through the 17th. And you get to search the garden for, it's a family-friendly scavenger hunt. You get a heart passport, and you can earn a prize for how many things you find. So it's kind of cool, kind of fun. Now, outside of February being the love month, February is also Black History Month. So that is...
Wait a minute, though. I have to tell you about something, though.
Okay.
About shopping.
About shopping?
Yeah, you guys were talking about the Galentine shopping. So, we do things like shop for windows for the house and stuff. And I got a call. I bought some, last year.
Some windows?
Yeah, and I got a call they called me up almost on the 1 week anniversary, 1 year anniversary, and asked me why I hadn't paid for the windows. And I said, duh, your guy told me the windows would pay for themselves within a year.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Okay. Dun-dun-dun.
We have a phone call.
We have a phone call after that. Amazing. Are they on?
Uh-huh.
Hi, thank you for calling in.
They weren't.
Or
Well,
not.
Okay, call back.
I think we
Call
lost
back. We might have lost you. We're so sorry. But we do love calling, so whoever's watching and or listening, 910-483-6111. But I was going to say, February is also Black History Month, which is why we have our amazing guest with us today, Miss Daphne Fuller.
Thank you.
She is the owner of Therapeutic Solutions and Wellness, which is located on 105B Person Street. But this month, she is also the chairperson for the Fourth Friday for Cool Spring Downtown District, and their theme this month is Black History. So she's going to tell us a little bit about what's happening and what we can expect.
Absolutely. Thank you all for having me. I'm having so much fun. I'm loving the jokes.
Yeah, she was looking at me when she said that. I'm loving the joke.
Yeah, so we, as the downtown district, merchants, Cool Spring District, have all gotten together and decided to do a Black History Facts Walk. That's going to take place on February 22nd and 23rd. We thought it was just really important to do something because there's not a whole lot that goes on downtown for Black History Month. So there's also events all throughout the month, but specifically on that fourth Friday, we have about 30 merchants that have agreed to participate. We're going to have photos and facts of prominent Black African American people within the community as well as worldwide. So there's going to be one picture posted on each business, and then citizens are going to be asked they're going to get a map that has all the participating merchants, and then they're going to go around and collect the facts, and whomever wins on the 23rd is going to meet. Well, actually, we're going to announce the winner at Volta Space, which is also on Person Street. It's owned by Isabella, who also owns Taste of West Africa. Shout out Isabella. She's been a huge help with this.
She is such a sweetheart.
She is.
Very
she
much
is.
so.
She helps
her
to
food,
keep it grounded.
Oh my gosh, I can't even.
Oh yeah, the food is great. The food is great. I love it when they feed me. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's all you
But,
need to tell me is there's food.
But yeah, so we are going to be announcing the winner. There's going to be 2 winners, so please come out for that. On February 16th, we have Healing from the Land with Miss Amy Jenkins. She's the founder of the Sand Hills Family Heritage Association, and she's going to talk to us about how the elders healed themselves through using natural the plants and the herbs of the Sand Hills. We're definitely not telling people to use those today, but just how our ancestors used
How
those.
they used to do it.
Absolutely, and that's going to be at Volta on February 16th from 2 to 3:30 p.m. She'll also have some books available.
And that's a no-cost event.
That's
right?
a no-cost event, thank you. Yes, that is absolutely free to the public. On February 6th through March 9th, Ellington White has a contemporary exhibition called Art and Social Justice, Art for the People. And that's going to be, again, from the 6th through the 9th. So please definitely come down for that.
Yeah, he's got a neat little gallery down there.
Yeah. I haven't seen that.
You've never been to Ellington?
No. something to add to my list.
There
I'm
you
telling
go.
you, I think that's one of the things I love most about downtown. There's always something that I've missed. And it's like I can just walk around and like, oh, I've never been in here. So that's definitely something I can add to my list to check out.
Yeah, it is a lot of stuff. A lot of different things. You'd be
Yeah,
surprised at
varied,
the number of businesses.
diverse, definitely. And I love that.
Let's see, what else do we have?
Did you mention your yoga, self-love, and...
Oh, yeah, so the yoga self-love goes more with, that's more for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So that's...
So I missed that one in the Valentine's mentions.
Yeah, so please come down each Tuesday throughout the month. I am offering a Yoga for Self-Love and Compassion series, and it really just focuses on, instead of looking outward to receive that love, working on receiving it inward, because we have to love ourselves first before we can truly appreciate and even know what real love is. So that's what that's all about. And it also incorporates, if you guys have heard of Brene Brown, she's one of Oprah's Super Soul Sunday people.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, it incorporates her curriculum as well. Let's see, what else do we have? On February 16th, we also have the history of breastfeeding, and that is through the Breastfeeding Center of Fayetteville and Mama's Village. So they're going to be offering that as well
He
as...
sat up. What do you have to say?
My wife, if you're talking about the history of breastfeeding, you somewhere in there probably going to talk about La Leche League, and my wife was a La Leche League leader.
Oh,
so
okay.
Oh, nice.
my boy's mom was, yeah.
Cool.
And so, yeah, very, very understanding of that. And, I just have to tell you something. It made me think about this, and this is just a statement. My daughter started up her own mobile grooming business.
I saw that.
And she posted on Facebook about having done this lady's dog for her, and took her to took the dog back to the house and went in, and that the lady was sitting there breastfeeding her child when she came in with the dog and was apologetic about all that. And Brittany's like,
Why are
you having to apologize?
Yeah.
And it is.
Natural.
That I got news for you. That's the way babies were fed long before formula came around. So yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, it's great that they're going to be doing something like that. And that caught my attention. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, thank you for sharing. I think that's important, extremely important for people to hear it from you as a male.
Because men sometimes have a different perspective. Because I have 6 kids and I breastfed 4. And
oh wow,
my husband, with my first child, he was like, "Oh my God, go somewhere else." Like he at first was like, "Don't do it in public," even with a rat. Like he was so put off by it. By the 4th kid, he was like, "Can you like take that out and feed her, please?" Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like he had to expand his thought process, because first he was super embarrassed, and I had to like explain like, "Hey, this is how I'm feeding them, whatever."
Right.
By the 4th kid, he was just like, "Whatever, just feed the kid."
I love it. At that point, it'd been normalized.
Yeah,
it
he
was
got
no
used to
longer,
it.
right.
Exactly. So I think that's a really great thing that they're having. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, and they also have another event on the 23rd, and it is entitled, where are we? Birthing While Black. Oh, I'm sorry. On the 23rd, there's another event that they're also having called Birthing While Black, and it's talking about midwives and how, and they're going to be sharing the history of midwives in the Black community. There is another event on February 23rd, and that is with myself and Foundation 29, who's also an African American organization, a nonprofit that focuses on lung and breast cancer. That's going to be at Smith Rec Center from 9:30 to 11:30. The cost for that is $15, and it's called Release and Renew Yoga for Stress and Anxiety.
Okay, so we do have a lot of Black History things happening. It's just I didn't see them. So this is really great. So if you're looking to learn more about your Black history, to participate in some Black History events, please keep an eye out. I think they are going to start getting posted on the 4th Friday page, some of them. Yes, this week probably. So make sure you keep your eyes out for that. I also want to mention the True to Yourself, a Black History Month talk series with Piedmont that is being hosted by the Arts Council. And that's happening on February 23rd. And they're going to have Boris Kojo.
Yes.
Is going to be there. And I'm like super excited for that. I still haven't I haven't figured out if I can make it, but I'm fingers crossed that I can try to get there. It's February 23rd from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at J.W. Seabrook Auditorium. And this, I believe, is the 2nd annual True to Yourself event. And Actor Boris Kodjoe, I'm going to read from their event, he stars in ABC's TV drama Station 19 and Netflix's House of Cards. He's going to guide the audience through his careers, his life, his challenges, and more. It's moderated by Judge Tony King, which is amazing. I think Arts Council posted the other night. She was actually helping them like get some of the flyers and stuff ready. So I love when you're like hands on like that, despite whatever your title may be. The event will take the audience on a journey of how a determined Boris built a solid career in the volatile and often limiting TV and film industries. General admission is $20. Unfortunately, the early bird ticket prices have already passed, but $20 is still not bad. I mean, you get to see Boris Kodjoe. I mean, that's probably enough draw for me. But on top of that, you also get a really great experience. Again, it's Saturday, February 23rd from 7 to 9 p.m. at J.W. Seabrook Auditorium. You can get your tickets by visiting the Arts Council on Facebook and clicking their events tab. And if you stay tuned, hopefully you guys watch every week, and you will also see next week I'm having Unique from the Arts Council, who is actually in charge of this event. She's going to come and tell us even more about it. So again, that's February 23rd, True to Yourself, a Black History Month talk series, and it's going to be featuring actor Boris Kodjoe. And get your tickets at Arts Council on Facebook or Arts Council, their website, and $20 is not bad for admission to that.
Help the old guy.
What?
Who is Boris Kodjoe?
I can show you his picture. You might know him by his picture.
Okay, I recognize the picture, but I don't remember what he was.
He's been in a bunch of stuff, like like Station 19, House of Cards. I'm trying to think of a couple of other movies. I think he was in what was that movie? Soul Food? Wasn't he in Soul Food or no?
I wouldn't be.
She's like, I'm not sure.
I know
he was in a bunch of movies. I can't right now.
I was only in one movie, so.
He's been in a lot.
He's been in a lot. Yeah. Did you know Wade was in a movie though?
I didn't.
Yep.
I was actually a member of the Screen Actors Guild for 3 days.
3 whole days.
What movie were you in?
It was a made-for-television movie called Call to Glory.
Okay.
It aired in the summer of 1984.
Nice.
With Craig T. Nelson as the star.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, Craig T. Nelson. That's Coach Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig T. Nelson is one of the neatest people. He was just like, it was crazy. We filmed it at the Air Force Base where I was flying at the time. And he actually got a lithograph of the airplane that he got to fly in the movie, and asked all of us little extras that were in the cast to autograph his picture for us.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
was
It's
Make
cool,
you guys
dude.
feel extra special, I'm sure. I do want to bounce back to Valentine's Day. So all the Valentine's events, the Galentine's events, a lot of times parents don't go to certain things because they don't have anybody to watch the kids. Cool Spring Clubhouse, located right there on Hay Street, is actually offering care for Valentine's Day. She's extended her hours to 11 p.m. Valentine's Day. So if you want a place to drop your kids off, she's going to provide dinner. They're going to have a dance party. They're going to do arts and crafts. Your kids will be completely fine. It's like they're having their own little day out. Go register. You have to reserve now because obviously people are probably grabbing those slots up kind of fast. I mean, I would. So check out Cool Spring Clubhouse on Facebook, and I think it's like the very first post on her page. And click the link so that you can go ahead and reserve a slot for your kids, and they can have their own fun Valentine's Day.
Okay, is it all right if my kid's 34 and I make that?
No,
it's not. Okay.
I think your kid, if your kid is 34, they're probably going to have their own stuff planned for Valentine's Day. But she's actually, I think her age cap is 12.
Okay.
I believe.
So 34 would be too old. Okay.
34 is a little bit past that, but yeah. I think it's 12 is the age cap. But go check out Cool Spring Clubhouse because that's a really great resource. And she does a lot. I'm planning on having her on the show soon because they actually offer a lot of services and resources that I don't think people realize. Besides just drop-off daycare, they also have, she can do birthday parties. She can do, if say your church is all going to the play or to Cameo Theater and the kids is like an adult-only event, she will block out the time frame for your group and watch the entire group's children. So it's a great resource for you guys. Are we going on break? We are going on break. Tammy has come in and let us know.
Yes, we're going on break.
So we'll see you in a minute after the break.
Thank you.
He's like, because we're going on break.
Oh, God, Jesus.
We have fun here.
Oh, God.
I like it.
Your home is your safe place.
Oh,
Thanks, Homes, for what
what you do to protect my family.
I don't know why she puts up with it.
Because you're awesome.
Have you ever tried poutine?
Me? No.
You
What
should
is
come try
it?
our North Carolina version of poutine. It's French fries with cheese curds covered in gravy. That's the way the Canadians make it.
Tammy's like, that's it. I have to
But
go back.
we take it a step further. We use North Carolina cheese curds, and then we use pork belly.
Oh,
And
God.
And we take the rendered fat from the pork belly to make the roux for the gravy. So
Oh my
and then we put a little
goodness.
chopped chives on top of it. And it's this big. And you will be not hungry when you're done. Those cheese curds, you know what cheese curds are, right? It's what they make the cheese from. And
I've seen them, I've never tasted
and they
them.
get a little squeaky when you chew them if they're not melted. And as they melt down, they gooey out. It's really
His
good.
descriptions will just make you want to go like right now.
It's really good.
Oh, God. I like the signature on the bun, but you know.
Yeah,
The burned
I was like, I don't want to
Yeah.
eat it.
She finally had
Queen,
that
boss
for like the
man,
first
and
time. She
boss
was like,
lady.
Call it anytime, count us in.
Thank you. 3, 2, 1.
And we're back on What's Going On Fayetteville. Once again, thanks to our sponsor, the good old folks down at Home Security Systems, our hometown security experts, by the way. They provide the security for my restaurant and do a great job. And Tammy came and ate with us. Said she really liked it, so
Yes,
it's good.
I'm in love.
Well, anyway, we're back figuring out what's going on here with any other Black History Month issues that we have to point out that are going on. Did we get the whole list done? Where are we at?
I did my list.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that we are looking for performers for Fourth Friday, so the 22nd and 23rd. If you are interested and you are an artist, a visual artist, a performer, singer, drummer, saxophonist, any types of instruments, poets as well. We are looking for you to come down and entertain the citizens as they walk around on the Black History Fact Walk. So if you're interested, please email me at info@therapeuticandwellness.com, or you can call me at 910-916-6657.
Okay, and that's really great. I would love to see some like live performers and street artists and stuff like that. And since you just gave your info and mentioned Therapeutic Solutions and Wellness, I just want to hear a little bit about that. I did look you up because, research, and I saw that it was actually voted 2018's Best Yoga Studio, Reader's Choice Fayetteville Observer. And you have listed on our mission is to aid and change and uplift through the use of counseling, coaching, and the healing arts. So how does yoga help with that?
Okay, so yoga speaks to the body. Not only does it speak to the body, it speaks to the mind. When people think of yoga, the first thing you think about is the movements, the poses, and you're like, I
Downward
can't
dog.
do that. Right. Well, what people don't know is that yoga is breathing too. So if you never do a posture or pose in your life, if you learn how to breathe properly, you're doing yoga. Whenever we get anxious or stressed, our heart rate speeds up, we may become sweaty, our thinking just kind of gets all over the place. That's because your nervous system is going nuts. So when you breathe, aka do yoga, in so many words, it helps to slow down your nervous system. So there's a parasympathetic nervous system and there's a sympathetic nervous system. When you think of para, you think of paralyzed, right? So the sympathetic nervous system, when you get nervous, it kicks up and that fight or flight response kicks in. So when you learn you feel anxious and nervous. So when you learn to breathe correctly and you inhale in, you feel that belly up, so you stop chest breathing and you belly breathe. Inhale, push that belly out, exhale, let it all out. Then it kicks in your parasympathetic nervous system. It paralyzes that fight or flight response.
And just to tell you that belly breathing is actually a very big part of a natural birth system called the Bradley system.
Really?
And it has to do with that same thing. I just let you know, I know a little
You
bit
know
about
stuff.
So.
That's so cool, Wade. We know you know stuff, though. And I love that. No, because it's like just letting you know. I know we know he knows a lot of stuff.
No, but the whole point about I studied a lot of anatomy and physiology because of being a pharmaceutical representative, and so I understand the parasympathetic system is really important for slowing things down. I mean, there are times when you do need to have that ramp up.
Right.
Yeah, when you.
But there's other times that you need to have it under control, and so learning how to control it is really what's really important.
Yeah,
So,
and I feel that the most, like, when I'm speaking like this, I can hear my talk, like, it gets rushed, and I'm just like, okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. Like, in my head, I'm going, breathe, calm down, relax. But you're right, it's like you feel it up here, and so you're saying if you're breathing correctly, it comes from the bottom of your belly instead of up in your chest area.
Right, you're opening your chest. You're actually opening your chest, because when we get anxious, sometimes it stops here, and everything is tense.
Clenched
No, you
up,
don't want to be tense. You want to open up and expand, right, and let it come all in. So.
that belly breathing is actually fully using your diaphragm to become. That is the muscle that helps you breathe. So learning how to use it properly is what does it. That's why it works so well. I had 3 children. 2 of them were born through. One was born through Lamaze, the other 2 through the Bradley method, and the big difference was amazing. So I mean, if there's any women out there listening that are childbearing years and are planning on having children, you might want to look the Bradley method up. It's so much better for controlling yourself through the birth process
and staying calm through the process. I'm sure. Yeah.
And you know what? We've hit the 9:30 point talking about belly breathing. And
it seems like we haven't touched on everything we wanted to, but we may have you back on another time so that we can talk more about the yoga and how you help people heal through that. But we thank you so much for watching. Guys, stay tuned for Black History Month. Make sure you follow the 4th Friday Fayetteville page so you can get more details as they go up. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook so you can see everything happening in Fayetteville this coming week.
And don't forget to tell Home Security System thank you for sponsoring this show that lets you know what's going on in Fayetteville. Talk to you next week.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Good show.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week, Saturday, 9 a.m.